Today, we are diving into a topic that has split opinions across dinner tables, WhatsApp groups, and entire nations. Japa. Is it a dangerous brain drain slowly bleeding talent from our country, or is it a bold pursuit of opportunity? A generation choosing growth over stagnation. For some, Japa represents survival. For others, it represents abandonment. Behind the trending hashtags are real people, real sacrifices, and real consequences. So tonight, we are not here for surface level takes. We are asking the hard questions. Who wins? Who loses? And what does this wave of migration truly mean for our future? This is the Controverse Podcast, where we don't avoid the tension, we rather unpack it. So guys, let's get into it.
So hi guys. So we had a convocation last week Saturday, and in my conversations with few people, not let me say some of the graduates, because we are graduates too, by the way. My conversations, my conversations with them, what I could pick was most people were thinking of how to make money and leave the country, or how to leave the country and make money. In other words, one thing was popular, or was the major thing in everything they were saying, and which was they want to leave the country. Japa. They want to japa.
They want to japa.
So and that brings us to another episode of the Controverse Podcast, where we talk about things people do not want to delve into. I am Adefe, the king of love, and with me is...
I need no introduction, bro.
Who is that?
I'm famous, bro.
You
I know I'm big. Let's do something
I'm big.
together.
Let's do something together. Oh my God. So with me is Promiscuous, and today we're discussing a topic, a great Nigerian exodus, a topic that is on everybody's mouth, everybody's mind, Japa. We're asking the question: is Japa brain drain? Is it causing brain drain, or is it an avenue for opportunities? So going to let's just first talk about Japa. What's Japa? What did you know Japa as when you were a kid, and what have you known Japa as since you were an adult?
When you look for trouble, when you recognize the fact that you are cooked and you are in big trouble.
Okay.
So the next thing is to Japa.
Okay, that was what you knew Japa as
Exactly.
that time. So now, what do you know Japa as?
So as regards to this topic, so Japa simply means you are trying to get out of the country.
Abscond.
Yeah, trying to abscond. To run away.
Run away.
Yeah, majorly from Nigeria. So you are trying to run away.
So what he's saying is Merriam-Webster, to run away.
Well, something like that.
So
I'm looking for greener place. You are trying to go out of find a way out of the country to possibly look for greener pastures, small opportunities to maybe better your life in the process. So, but majorly to leave the country.
That's what Japa means. So you have heard what Japa means. I don't need to go over it again. So let's start from the first perspective, brain drain. So most people are arguing and saying engineers over here, doctors over here are getting trained by Nigerian schools, by Nigerian money, and are going over there to work for their companies, their farms, their NHS. Computer scientists, engineers are getting they're getting schooled here, they're getting trained here, but they're going over there to work for Amazon, Microsoft, and the rest. And they are saying, if the best people are leaving, then who is left to fix the country? They're saying it feels like Nigeria is becoming a training ground for other countries to exploit. What do you think about that? Do you think Japa is causing brain drain in the country?
Yeah, I do think it's causing brain drain. Okay. Because in a sense, we are creating resources in terms of human resources.
Okay.
So we are basically exporting it to other countries.
Okay.
But at the same time, I need those people that are saying such things to also recognize the fact that we are humans. We tend to follow what benefits us. So if let's go with this. A doctor in Nigeria, let's say the average doctor is earning, let's say 500,000 naira a month, just by let's just go with that. So you get an offer abroad that promise to give you, let's say $15,000 for that doing that same job
duration,
with
yeah.
better equipment in a more conducive environment.
Yes.
So who in their right mind will want to reject that offer? So if you are complaining that we are having brain drain as a result of that, then you should also complain that the government are also not doing enough to keep those brains in the country.
We would still get to that part. To still get to the part of the
Exactly. So
government.
if you not take care of your babe, and that man will take care of her.
I don't know. I don't have a babe, so that does not work for me because I don't have a babe.
God.
Happy Valentine's, though. Guys, happy Valentine's.
Okay, today is Valentine's.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
No,
we don't delve into
Today is
that.
not Valentine. I mean, the week when we're in Valentine's week. So,
well,
happy Valentine.
Who is keeping track?
Who's keeping track? So, that's the second perspective, which is avenue for opportunities. So some people are saying, okay, jackpotting, the verb jackpot can be strategic. I mean, you have seen people go over there, come back to feed their families. Not come back, sorry, send money back to the country to feed their families. You've seen people go there, create businesses, and businesses that people in the country currently would benefit from, can work, and all of that. So you said jackpot is not really, it's causing brain drain, obviously, but it is left to the person to decide, or to the people to decide. So is jackpot also an avenue for opportunities? Can it also be strategic at some point?
Yes, it's you need to realize when we are talking about jackpot, it varies. We have people that are just trying to get out of the countries by any means possible.
Okay.
They don't necessarily have a plan in place for where they get where they are going or what they are going to do. That's one of the leading causes of deportation, where you get there and you essentially become a homeless person.
Okay.
Going, those people don't. Yeah. So you become, you basically become a liability there. And then there's a type of jackpot. I don't know why I keep using that word, but it sounds right. So there's a type that as you actually giving back to those people. So you are going there to offer them a service, and then you are also, is sort of a win-win situation. You can't compare a random Mr. A without any plans. Just let's say he went through the border, he jumped over the fence at the border just to get into the US or whatever country is running to. So you can't compare that person to someone that actually studied, is a professional is a professional in his field. So he's basically offering a service and getting paid.
Okay.
So he's not just going there just to rely on one miracle to come and save him. He's going there with a plan. So you can't compare those two situations.
Okay.
So it's an avenue for opportunities when done right.
Okay. So before I ask you to choose which one you would go with, let's delve into the human perspective. You as a human, what do you think? If someone comes to you and asks, advise me if I'm to jackpot or to stay, what do you think you would tell the person? Or if you're the one, what do you think you're going to do?
If someone comes to me for my advice on that, I'm going to first ask the person if they have a plan. What is your plan? When you get there, what do you want to do?
Okay.
Do you have someone over there? Like, you can't just, even if you have a visa, if you have some money in your bank account, you can't just board an airplane and arrive at a foreign country and expecting everything to just go smoothly. You need to have a solid plan. You need to already have some certain things in place before you even get there. Yeah. So you don't just arrive. So if someone comes to me seeking advice, I'm going to challenge their thinking. What have you done, like, as an arrangement for your arrival in that foreign country you are going to? Because every foreign country is a hostile environment. Let's even forget about countries. Think of someone that has never been to Lagos. His first time in Lagos. You don't have anybody in Lagos. You just hopped on a bus, dropped in Ojuelegba, and start wondering about the likelihood that you are going to get robbed moves to 100%. So
likely only rob.
So any place that is foreign to you is a hostile environment. So we need to also take that into consideration.
Okay. So do you have anybody who has traveled out, and do you have maybe some of the things that they faced when they were here, some of the things they're facing there, or do you have anybody like that? And you can just maybe give us one or two.
Most people I know that traveled out, they went there with like a plan.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not saying just give
either
us.
they already have someone there.
Okay.
That they are
So
going
give us
to.
like two examples. So maybe two people that went, and I know you might not know their plans, but like what they wanted to do there, if you knew any, and
Most of them
going on?
just went there to study. They went
Okay.
there for academic purposes.
Okay.
Yeah, especially during the COVID period, I had a lot of guys that
went over there. Okay.
US, Canada, to go and study because they couldn't wait for Nigerian schools to reopen.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So they basically, I had like there's this guy I knew. We play games together. He had a family member in Canada, so he just went over there to squat with that person for a bit until he could get himself a personal apartment.
Okay. So basically, if you have a plan but you don't have anybody there.
It's not even
okay.
It's not even a must. You have somebody there.
Okay.
You just need some plans in place before
what
you even
if,
get there.
What if you?
So you need to, if you are going to be staying at a hotel, before you get yourself
you already
an
answered my
apartment.
question.
Yeah,
because I wanted to ask, what if you have your plans, but going there, you don't have anybody you are going there to meet, or you don't have anybody you are going there to stay with. You don't know anybody there, but you have the plans. I wanted to ask how the plans will materialize.
That's
but you already told me
I
about.
think we have all these travel consultants and stuff.
Yeah, yes.
So you can make arrangements even without having someone there.
Okay.
So
now let's go to. I've talked about the brain drain. I've talked about perspective of the brain drain and avenue for opportunities. So let's go to what very controversial, but yeah, I feel like the fact that we have to make this choice is not all down to us or the citizens. It's down to the system, the failure of the system. So what do you think about that? I mean, it's not people in the US don't always have to make the choice that I want to go out to look for greener pastures. Why is it that we don't have to say, okay, I have to go abroad to look for greener pastures, or I have to make it here so I can go abroad to search for greener pastures? Why do we have to do? Why does that have to happen? Why is the system not helping us enough?
First of all, we can blame the system, but then it's also not entirely
on the system. Okay.
Because here's the thing: in US, and this is not just it's not just a credit of the US. It's just not a credit to be given to the US. It's also because that's like the land that most big minds converge.
Want to go, yeah.
So everybody wants to go to the US. So a lot of things end up happening in the US. So you end up seeing a lot of small businesses trying to scale, a lot of entrepreneurs with great ideas. So their job to citizen ratio there, I think, is far better than ours here.
Okay.
So here we have a very, and don't remember, you can't just directly compare Nigeria with the US, because we are still a developing country.
Definitely.
They are far ahead of us.
So
for every company you have here, they might have more than 10 over there. So the employment rate will obviously be better than here. So and I don't think, if you even think about it on the grand scale, I don't think Nigeria is doing that poorly.
Okay.
Because
why would you say that?
The time it has taken us to get here is much shorter than it has taken other countries.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it should even be faster, because we are essentially taking their blueprints and trying to apply it here.
Yes.
So we should move faster, but I think that's where the system has failed us.
Yeah. We're not moving as fast as we should.
As fast as we should.
Okay. So I think we've talked about the topic. We've dissected the topic to some extent. I mean, it been a brain drain, and also it been some people decided to stay here, but are going there to look for opportunities. Are you, as a person, if you had everything you needed to make it here, yeah, and over there too, you have everything you need to like settle down there and make it there too, what would you choose? Which one would you choose?
So basically telling me, if I had everything I needed here and I had that same thing there, everything I needed there.
Yes. You can have everything you need here, And when you go there, you don't have anything.
Then it comes down to what I choose then. But I think the logical option should be to just go with the familiar option, because
They say
like I said before,
they say
if
the devil you know is better than the devil you
exactly
don't.
a foreign land is always a hostile place.
True.
So we can all see what's happening with the
Ice.
US ICE and all that.
I didn't say anything.
So even their US citizens are being harassed.
Yeah, actually.
So think of you.
I mean,
a black man
the Americans has been. Sorry, the Americans have been harassed.
are being harassed.
Yeah.
So think of what will happen to you.
I'm
as a black
not
man.
bad bunny. I'm good bunny.
So yeah, your chances of those kind of things happening to you when you have all your documents and stuff, it's relatively low. But then even 1% is still a possibility.
True.
So like I said, every foreign land is still a hostile place.
Yeah.
So you are better off if you have everything you need. Yeah. Why do you think most of our people go
Rich
there,
people
make money, and then come back here to spend
true.
it? So that's
Okay.
what I
If
think.
to me too, if I had everything I needed there, to be honest, I might go there on vacations, come back and all of that. But
Yeah.
go there to be I don't think. I feel go there, go give back to my picking too, sha.
Go give
So
back to your picking.
my picking go be US.
Hope you know Trump has banned that. So there's no more.
I won't go to
citizenship
I won't go
by
to US. I can go to Canada. I can go to Canada. I can go to the UK. I mean, so we have talked about it to some extent. Whether you are planning to get your visa, you plan to apply for your visa, or you are planning to stay in the country to work to make it, to help the country grow better. It all comes down to your choices. I mean, your choices are very valid. You can decide to stay, you can decide to travel abroad. Your choices are valid. I think as humans, we should do whatever we think would be best for us. And I mean, I want you to, what's your own take? I want you to join us on the conversations on our social media platforms, the Controverse Podcast. Join us, give us your takes. Let us know if you would like to japa,
If you would like to jack,
or you like to, you like to do the japs, or you like to stay here. I mean, japa too can also mean you going there and not coming back. If you like to go there and at least come back here sometimes,
one-way ticket.
let us know in the comment section of our social media platforms. Follow us on our YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and comment on our videos. Thank you for joining in. I remain the King of Love and Prometheus. Still my name. Peace out.